a brother from Chikkaballapur who has his own intentions. For his own little town, he has his own intentions, and somehow everything fell together. And 14th of January, we will be unveiling 112 feet tall Adiyogi. I want you to understand, appreciate and get ready for this. This is what Isha teams are. In about 7.5 months, we are building a 112 feet tall statue, getting it ready and inaugurating it, okay? We've come up with the Adiyogi. It took me 2.5 years to design this face. We created dozens and dozens of faces and forms. I somehow could not agree. Every time I describe something, our IT team works on it and comes up with this, then I don't like the nose, I don't like the ears, I don't like this, I don't like that. And it went on for 2.5 years. We came up with many dozens of images. Finally, we arrived at an image somehow. I thought this represents what we are looking at as Adiyogi. And now we built one 21 feet tall, and he's sitting in America, in Tennessee, the Tennessee ashram. And we are in the process of building one which is 112 feet tall, just the face. So it's going to be the largest face on the planet, just the face. One is coming up near the ashram. We want to put these 4 corners of the country. So I'm thinking east means we'll put it up in Varanasi, north means somewhere north of Delhi, west means we were thinking of Rajasthan, but again, it's too far out in the desert, so west means now we're thinking Mumbai. So, this is going to be an iconic presence for this city. The one that we place in the ashram is in a remote place, but we want him there. So nobody can create an Adiyogi for sure, but he largely, this image beginning to represent that, it kind of gelled with my mind. So, he has a certain presence, and we've also created 1 foot tall ones and 6 inches ones, 9 inches ones, all kinds, but we want 112 feet tall ones come because he gave 112 ways in which a human being can attain to his ultimate nature. Because he created 112 ways, we thought as an acknowledgement for providing us 112 ways through which we can know, still being in the body. He also mentioned this when Parvati challenged him, why can't there be more, and they went through that whole drama. Then he said, 112 ways if you are rooted in the body. If you are not rooted in the body, then as many atoms there are in the cosmos, that many ways are there. So, even if you're rooted in the body, 112 ways, so we thought, we cannot build something as many atoms in the universe. So 112 ways. For those who are rooted in the body, he provided 112 ways to attain ultimate nature. So 112 foot tall Adiyogi will come up. I think these temples are not pure worshipping temples, these are sadhana temples. So, if people come, they can learn a 3-minute yoga, 10-minute yoga, 20-minute yoga, 30-minute yoga, whatever. If they come to the temple, there is a way to learn something for your inner well-being. This is the fundamental shift that we want to bring about. That is, for human well-being, instead of looking up, you turn inward. This shift needs to happen in the world. As long as they're looking up, there's going to be a fight on the planet. My God versus your God struggle will never go. Only if people start seeing my well-being has to be addressed means I have to turn inward. If this awareness and this consciousness spreads, only then you will see a different kind of humanity, a different kind of world where people will function in an entirely different way. So we want to use this event that's coming up now on 21st of June, which is declared the International Yoga Day, where 177 nations have endorsed this for the first time. In United Nations, no resolution ever in the history of United Nations got the support of 177 nations. International Yoga Day. So, International Yoga Day got this kind of support. And this has been something that we've been working for, that the leadership in the world should begin to speak the spiritual possibility and the benefits of turning inward. And for the first time, a head of a major nation is going out in the Committee of Nations. In the United Nations, our Prime Minister spoke about the importance and the significance of yoga. When he's in conversation with the President of United States, 7 minutes of the conversation was about yoga. 2 minutes of the UN speech was about yoga. Never before such things have happened. What this means is, the significance of life is shifting from heaven to inner nature. Those who think that your well-being is in heaven, must proceed.
They asked me, Sadhguru, which city in India is best for you, we will set it up there. I said, see, probably Bengaluru city is the best city for me. Oh. Because considering my handicap, that I can't really speak any other language for nuts. Because of that, Bengaluru city has the highest English speaking population, so I said, this is the best city, let's go there. And in the meantime, a brother from Chikaballapur, who has his own intentions for his own little town, he has his own intentions, and somehow everything fell together. And 14th of January, we will be unveiling 112 feet tall Adiyogi. I want you to understand, appreciate and get ready for this. This is what Isha teams are. In about 7.5 months, we are building a 112 feet tall statue, getting it ready and inaugurating it, okay? I have just inquired, is there anybody else in the world who can do it? Nobody is willing to take such an order and do it in 7.5 months and build a statue like that. That is just one thing. No, I'm just coming to you, I'm coming to you. And for example, this movement, well, last 2.5 years' time, we formed a Conscious Planet Trust in United States, where I kept everybody in the Isha Foundation completely in the dark. Nobody even knew that such a thing has happened. Only on 3rd of January, for the first time, I spoke to about 15 to 20 core people in the foundation, say, we need to do this globally. They said, no, 2.5 months, how can we do this? 2023, we will save soil. I said, no, it's 2022, it has to be rolled out. But what about the pandemic, what about Corona will come, Europe again is rising, this is happening. Only on 1st of March in Mahashivratri, I announced to the larger groups of volunteers. But we have made some enquiries with professional teams who organize tours and adventure tours and all these, can they do something? Everybody looking at our schedule and the madness of what we were doing, they said, no, we cannot do this. But these 94 or 95 days, I've lost track of days, these 27 nations, meeting important leaders, many meetings, as I said, this is 598th event. That many events, logistics, videography, social media teams working seamlessly across the world, day or night, because in different nations when I'm there, for our teams it is middle of the night or day or whatever. I don't think, I'm not saying this to boast about our own members, I'm saying this in awe of our volunteers, what they've pulled off. Every one of them, those who traveled with us, those who did not travel with us, but every one of them. So I'm warning you, Bangalore, people of Bangalore, once I come here, there's lots of work. Hello? What is that? Is it a protest or is it… Once I come here, there's lots of work.